3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Forex Trading Show. Forex trading live every weekday morning. Real trades, real profits, zero analysis. Set back, relax, and get ready to profit. And now, your host, Terry from FXWithTerry.com.
Good morning, fellow Forex traders. Monday morning, April 22nd. Coffee in hand. I promised my first paragraph right after this welcome would be the secret to Forex trading. Let's have some coffee first. As it says, I'm fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm fine. Welcome, Monday morning. The secret to Forex trading is this. Listen to me carefully. Some big stuff coming out on what I'm about to say here. The secret to Forex trading is if you are feeling some sort of emotional way, I'm going to say it again. If you're feeling emotional on any given day, on any given trade, and it's making you feel some sort of way, you're bidding too much. If I could lift up the microphone and drop it to the floor, I would. Now, I'm sure that the non-forward thinkers are like, well, that's bullshit, Terry. I'm trying to make a living with this, right? Well, there you go. I have made that mistake in the past. And before I get into what might feel negative, listen to me. I have the solution. I have an incredible solution coming up here pretty soon. And it's just a different way of thinking. And you're going to go, oh, like you're really thirsty, right? All I'm going to do is turn you 180 and go, there's the water right back there. Oh, okay. The secret to Forex trading is if you are feeling emotional in any sort of way about any certain trade, because I'm getting some of that today. Oh man, the market's doing this. Oh man, the market's doing that. Oh man, we lost that trade. You're bidding too much then, because I'm going to show you some little alterations you can make. And within a few weeks here, I'm putting together a huge presentation, and it's the future of what I'm doing with Forex. You know, if you want to follow along with me, you probably should. But you're not going to win every trade. We do a damn good job here at doing that, right? But if you look at your trading on a daily basis and you feel emotional about it, like, you need to get those things in check. And one of the first ways to stop feeling so emotional about your trading is to stop overbidding. And you might say to yourself, well, I have to bid this much because I have to make X. And I'm going to show you in the very near future here how if you could just generate $1, it's just a simple conservative dollar, leveraging your balance in Forex into $1 in profit, it can and will change your life. But when I say $1, it's a general reference, right? Because here's what most people are doing. I need a lot more than $1. I've heard people say so many different things about so many different numbers. I need to make X percent per day, per month. The moment you put yourself into that spot where you need to create a certain amount, you've missed something, which again, I'll reveal in a few weeks. And I know it's really simple. I'm telling you right now, the secret right now at this point is if you're feeling any sort of way, you're bidding too much. Now, we'll go over the trades here in a second here. I'm going to show you how it might be better. Today, we're going to look at some high profit trades. It might be better to bid this way on this pair and this way on this pair in the current market. And I'm thinking about some potential updates, but I'll type those into the group. But good programming potential updates for the high profit feed. Anyway, as much as you don't think that was a secret, it's definitely the secret. So if you see my hands flailing around this morning, I opened the door this morning and gnats came in. They're freaking everywhere, and I'm pissed off. So you can see that gnats, simple things in life, piss me off. So here we are, free signals account, AUDJPY is a terrific sell trade. Please get in. Get in. Let's go look at it on the chart. AUDJPY sell. I'm looking at the 15-minute here. It's a nice sideways pair. We're just a little bit above the sell area. If I zoom out a little bit, we got a TP down here. It's going to be an incredibly nice trade. TP's down here. Just gonna we're going this way. The price is going that way. The price is going that way when it hits TP, put it that way. It'll be a really nice trade. This is what is impressive here. Overnight, I know we were holding this Euro AUD sell trade. Signal wise, it earned $2,401.46. How much did you bid? You probably overbid, right? I'm going to show you, and I know I keep teasing this, but I have to be very careful. You know what? You're absolutely right. It's not. I had to click that button. Unbelievable. I actually clicked it and it still wasn't on the screen. Let's start over. Euro or AUDJPY. Now I'm really pissed off. AUDJPY sell trade. Really nice. Chart. Take profit down here. It's going that way. Okay. I don't know why that didn't come up. So anyway, let me make sure it's actually still there. Yes, it is. In fact, let me see if I can make this a little bigger. Stand by. Let's see. Zoom to apps. There we go. That's bigger. And I think I might be able to zoom one more time. There we go. That is probably a little bit bigger for you. Let me move it up. All right. So back on track. Welcome to Monday morning. Don't you love Monday mornings? Now I can see it on my side. So this is a really nice trade. The closure overnight, $2,401.46. We got out of the EUR AUD trade. And this is a signal, right? It came out at, this is saying bid one times, now bid two times what you would normally bid on your base. Let me finish my thought that I was trying to say here. I'm going to show you, get ready, I'm going to show you how you can bid the absolute minimum on your account, 10 cents per trade, and make more money than you've ever imagined. How can I do that? I'm going to show you how to take, if you have a little bit of forward thinking and you understand my concept when I reveal it in a couple weeks here after Vegas, because I want to reveal it in person to the people that come and show up in Vegas, and I want to get some feedback. I've already gotten feedback from 3 high-level members, and they're like, holy shit, wow, that's a game changer. But I want to show you how to bid the absolute minimum on your Forex trades. And in fact, it changes the entire game, you'll see. And take that minimum profit, that little teeny tiny profit, and blow it into hundreds of thousands, millions, and I'm going to show you trillions of dollars. What? No way. Yeah, I'm going to show you, right? It's just simple math. Simple math. So I wanted to get to this point. I wish I as soon as I figured this out, I wish 10 years ago that I knew this simple little fact. But everybody is requiring, you are the entire world, and I was doing this forever. We're asking too much of the Forex market when we don't need to, if we simply change something a little bit. So I know I keep teasing this. I want to make sure that when I describe this to you, because I could say it in one sentence, you go, oh, yeah, no, everybody's going to have an opinion about it. But I'm going to definitively show you what's about to come up. So really nice closure there. It was all of that Euro AUD. And again, it's a free signal. So enter AUD JPY. We don't know if it's going to go against us. Do me a favor. Why don't you start bidding so you can maybe take all the trades? You'll see how that could be very powerful. You'll see how that could be very powerful. Off to the pause here. We're going on, let me pull up my account list, because I have, 8 million accounts. I need to make sure I get you the right one. So the next one we always look at is a combination of the 10 pip hybrid, which is a subset of our 22 currency pairs. So we don't get a bunch of runaway stuff. We don't overtrade, right? Really, I developed it because of the overbidders. And even myself, I'm not saying I'm better than you. I do the same thing in Forex. I've gotten better at bringing my bid back. And in fact, I'm going to show you a situation in the high profit feed where I'm going to bring my bid back due to current market conditions, and still do extremely well. So what we're going to look at here, let me pull it up and then I will share with you. Right now, the 10 pip hybrid feed has currently 4 trades open over 3 currency pairs. It's doing extremely well. Not going to show you those. If you have it, you have it. And then in terms of closure overnight, $1,595.50. How am I showing this when you probably don't have this? Okay. We took 2 gold trades this morning, this one, and they both hit the stop loss. Gold is volatile as hell right now. I'd only sound like an idiot if I speculated as to why it is. All of this stuff is volatile as hell, right? It always will be. So how did I pull out a profit conceptually on this account with 2 losses? Let's just kind of ignore a little bit the GBP USD trade that went in to an entry last night and went into profit. All right, let's just kind of leave that out for a second. Here's something that is happening. On my personal accounts, I already see it, is I'm overbidding on gold because of its high win rate. So when we get a couple losses on a day like this, it tends to hurt me, and I don't recover as much as these trades did. We had an NAS trade go in, and I held back some trades today. It was just, honestly, I seen the AI. The AI took, for example, a US 30 trade this morning, and it took another NAS trade, and I was like, you know what? This just doesn't feel good. All the parameters I'm looking at. So I was like, you know what? Let's not dive into it. So I actually saved us from some entries. However, the one NAS trade that I saved us from ended up not doing very well, and the one US 30 trade that I didn't enter did extremely well. So, you win some, you lose some. The point behind this is this. Let me give you this, and anybody trading the high profit feed, listen to me. Here's what I'm doing in the current market. What I've been doing, let's first talk about what I've been doing. I've been bidding pretty high on gold because of the success rate, and I've really pulled back US 30 NAS, right? When I say US 30 NAS, I also mean SPX 500. There's just not that many trades on that, and of course, U.S. oil is not as volatile, but certainly we don't get hardly any trades on that at all. But it's in the system. It'll come out if we get one. I'm personally going to pull my bid back in half of what I'm currently doing, and I'm going to increase my NAS and my US 30 trades. And here's what, just by maybe 10 cents. Okay. I think I'm bidding like 0.02 on my NAS and US 30 trades. The point being, if gold is going to be as volatile as it is, and they all are, but this is kind of my feeling, you'll see here that I kept the bid in the signal account, this account that receives the high profit automated signal. I kept the bid on NAS high, right? But look how that overcame, just because the movement and the pricing on NAS 100, that $2,992 overcame 2 gold losses. So the concept is there. That's what I'm going to do. And in fact, I've considered changing the system to where the bids that come out to you come out at gold would remain the same. And I'm kind of getting into the weeds here. I get it. Gold would remain the same at a 0.10 lot size. But instead of having a 0.10 lot size on US 30 or NAS, which is probably too high for most people, we've had to create separate copiers where we say, okay, bid something lower on NAS. It's very possible, and I'm looking into it, that I can send the NAS and the US 30 trades to you at a greatly reduced lot size compared to 0.10. I could send them out at, I'm thinking, at maybe 0.02. And that way your multiply factor is a little more realistic. I could put the base bid at US 30 and NAS at 0.01, 10-cent bid. And then your multiply factor, if you did 2 multiply factor, you'd get a 0.20 gold trade and a 0.02 US 30 trade. And I think that's the sweet spot. And I believe you might still have to have separate copiers, right, for US for gold compared to US 30. And that's not a problem really. But what I'm looking at doing is, again, bringing back my gold bid because of just it went through the roof and now it's going down, right? Not that that's anything unprecedented. That's just what these markets do, right? But if you take a loss on gold, the NAS and US 30 trades for the week greatly overcome it. We will get some good. I've already looked kind of ahead and looked at some things. I think we're going to get really good results on gold this week. We'll get back in, right? It's Monday. Some odd movement. No news today, so nothing really impacting and causing movement, which is kind of weird. But I hope I'm making some sense there. Basically, I'll say it again, I'm bringing back my bid a little bit personally on gold because I was pushing it pretty hard, and I'm going to increase my bid, not very much, right, but a little bit to overcome enough of the gold. That doesn't mean that doesn't mean that gold couldn't just do incredibly well and we take a loss on NAS 100 and US 30, right? But it's about overcoming, balancing the system and bidding properly. The interesting thing is, once you see my new mindset and the new way of trading, and you are not going to worry or care about how much your Forex account is making. I'm not, given this new information. In fact, I'm probably going to pull all my bids back to a thing where I don't even look at it until Saturday afternoon. I don't give a shit because it's low, it's conservative, and it is what it is. There's a way to get rich with Forex that has nothing to do with Forex, really. I will show you that and I'll review that. All right, so this looks pretty good, but again, it depends on your bid. Typically, everybody's overbidding on gold and underbidding on NAS and US 30, and if you're doing those two things, one can overcome the other. But either way, we will overcome any sort of. If you're only trading gold, we'll overcome that this week. We always do. Gold moves enough, and we get enough trades to where it's not a big deal. Pause here, and then what we're going to look at now is an overall account that shows all of the trades in the system. That I'll give you a verbal of what is open right now, and I'll give you a count real quick, and then I'll show. Wow, we got quite a few. The market has seemed slow, and it pretty much is. It's just kind of sitting there. Let me count how many overall trades are in the system right now that are active. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 25, 26, 24, 25, 26, something like that. As I scroll the screen, my eyes start getting blurry. However, if you look at this, all of the trades that have entered and profited overnight, if you're trading the entire system, and I'm going to lean on this a little bit, it's closed $1,412.76. You'll notice some weird bids on the screen here. I messed something up that's coming to this feed. Doesn't affect you at all. I have been meaning, you can see my base bid on this account, pen is not working. Base bid on this account is 1.00, $10 a pip. All right, so I did that as a signal, meaning 1.0 is bid 1 times what you would normally bid, and 2.0 is 2 times, and 3.0 is 3 times. But you can see I launched some trades at a 0.01. I did not intend to do that. They all profited, right? But if I scroll back here, we've got that Euro AUD, and these are not losses. There was no loss taken here because you got profit, profit, profit. You know, all of these trades in sequence here. This is an entire basket of trades. The entire basket is profitable. As we've seen, it was about a $2,400 profit if you were bidding, 1.0 base lot size. So looking really good. Everything's fine. We all know that the market's a little bit slow today, just because, and I'm getting more and more used to it. For some reason, they're like, oh, no news today, we're not going to move the market. They love to move the market on high impact news. There's something behind that. I think it just causes emotional traders to trade, so they surf off of the wave and the back of that emotional trading and people trading the news. I'm noticing, and we'll get more into this maybe even privately, but the prop firms and the hedge funds that I'm trading have all released some recent changes to the rules, which is a complete scam in my mind. And I'm going to start moving away from these things, but luckily I know this information I'm going to share with you coming up in a couple weeks here, so it doesn't matter. But they all started saying you can't trade 8 minutes before and 4 minutes after, and I'm paraphrasing. Any sort of news event, you can't take profit during the news event. If you do that, your trades won't count. They're like, what? Go look at the news calendar. There's red news the rest of the week. Like, what? I can't be in a trade during. I got to close my trades down at a loss before the news is launched. It's such. I'm telling you, I don't use the word much. It's a fucking scam, an absolute fucking scam. Especially for them to. It's like you being at a broker and your broker going, oh, you can't hedge anymore. Oh, You can't increase your lot size anymore. Because guess what? That's what all the prop firms / hedge fund companies are doing. You can't trade during news. Can't increase your lot size on a pair. Can't increase your lot size. And you can't hedge. Excuse me? Well, but I've been trading this account for 6 months, and those weren't the rules when I started. Well, we're sorry. We're just trying to protect you from yourself. Fucking scam. I'll get more into that. But again, from adversity comes opportunity every time. So I'm going to show you basically two things. How it's a good thing that it's an absolute waste of time for you to trade at a prop firm or hedge fund, right? And on just a basic level. Some people can do it. Most likely you can't. But it's a waste of time, and it's also a waste of time to overbid. You would be, I'm telling you right now, you'd be better off with an account taking minimum lot size trades, making, I'm going to sound scarier, you would do better making $50 a week in Forex than you would trying to make $500 a week, because it's going to burn you and you're going to lose it all. And that $50 consistently can be worth tens of millions of dollars in the future if done properly. So that's it. Appreciate you watching. Big day for me today. I'm packing up. I'm going to head towards the Colorado River tomorrow. We'll do the live session in the morning, and then I'm going to do some traveling. And that's it. I'll see you in the group. We'll talk about the updates, and appreciate you joining me this morning. I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you for joining us on the Forex Trading Daily Live Show. Get access to all of the free trades with full auto trading at fxwithterry.com. Be sure to subscribe and get notified of the daily live stream. And get ready for your next profitable Forex trade.